In a small, quiet town, there was a story whispered about the cartel from hell, a tale wrapped in darkness and fear. The story was so chilling that no one dared to speak its name after sunset. One day, a brave journalist named Emily decided to uncover the truth behind the legend. She was determined to find out what haunted the stories passed down through generations. Emily packed her camera and notes, ready for a journey into the unknown. She drove deep into the outskirts where the old abandoned warehouse was said to be the cartel's hideout. As she approached, an eerie silence filled the air, broken only by the crackling of her radio. Suddenly her car sputtered and stalled, as if the darkness itself was resisting her progress. Despite the sense of foreboding, Emily stepped out and shined her flashlight into the shadows. The walls of the warehouse were covered in graffiti, with ghostly symbols drawn in dark ink. A cold wind swept past her, carrying whispers that seemed to call her name. She hesitated but pressed on, captivated by the stories of horror and betrayal. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of mold and secrets long buried. Her footsteps echoed as she explored, feeling like she was being watched by unseen eyes. Suddenly, she stumbled upon a hidden door beneath a pile of debris. This must be the way in, she thought, her hands trembling as she pushed it open. A staircase descended into darkness, inviting her into the depths below. With a deep breath, Emily descended, her flashlight trembling in her grip. The space beneath was filled with old files, gas masks, and discarded weapons. Then she found a wall covered in photographs, faces of missing people and cartel members. An icy silence filled her as the weight of the stories behind each face sank in. Suddenly she heard a faint whisper, almost too soft to catch, saying her name. "Who's there?" she called out, her voice echoing through the hollow space. No response, only the oppressive silence and the lingering feeling of dread. She realized she was no longer alone, and panic started to set in. Her heart pounding, she turned back to the staircase, desperate to escape. But as she ascended, the light at the top seemed to flicker and fade into darkness. Outside, the night had turned completely silent. The town was as if asleep. When Emily didn't return, her friends grew worried and began searching for her. Days passed, but there was no sign of her, only the mysterious stories growing darker. Some said her soul was lost in the depths of that hellish place, forever haunting the shadows. Others believed she became part of the legend, a ghost wandering the outskirts of town. The warehouse remains abandoned, an eerie reminder of her fate, untouched and silent. Locals warn travelers to stay away from the cursed site, where evil still lingers. The story of Emily's disappearance is etched into the town's history and nightmares. And on dark, windy nights, some swear they hear her voice calling from the shadows, a tale of a fearless journalist lost forever in the grip of the cartel from hell. The haunting story continues to scare all who hear it, warning against seeking the truth, because sometimes some stories are better left unexplored, buried in darkness.